Hi, it's George Campbell with Skinny on Lean, and I want to talk about Christmas gifts for guys, mostly from the perspective of a lean practitioner. And I've got 3 shaving brushes right here. So if you're going to go old school, you can get the Barbasol can, which is good, they're really good. But these razors are best for wet shaving, and wet shaving means you take soap and water, you work it up with a brush like this, and then rub it into your face. And it is better because it's wetter. You have many soap options that you can use, and you can get a better shave that way. There are 3 main brushes. There are lots of different types of brushes, but there are 3 main ones. And I've got some representatives right here. This is a badger hair brush. It's literally made from the chin hairs of a badger. And I bought this back in the 80s. It's 40 years old, and it's still working really great. I have some that are losing some of their hair. I'm off of Badger now because a lot of these Badger brushes are coming from China and they don't treat the animals very well. It's just really disturbing. So I'm off of Badger, and it's easy to get off the Badger brushes because of some advancements in these brushes. The Badger hair brushes had been used in the past because it was the softest brush you could get for your face, and it holds a lot of water, an awful lot of water, which makes that lather easy to make and get onto your face. So the fact that it holds a lot of water, it's really soft and was abundant, is why it was so popular and why I bought it back in the 80s. And by the way, back in the 80s, badgers in Europe were a nuisance, so they were culling that crowd, and they made these popular. One of the reasons I got the Badger was synthetic brushes like this one here are made of nylon. Back in the day, back in the 80s, nylon, it was terrible. It was really hard. It didn't make a good lather, didn't hold any water. But there have been some tremendous advancements in how these brushes are made. This is a nylon brush. It's just as soft as the Badger brush, about half the price. They generally run $35 up to several $100s. And this one runs anywhere from $6 all the way up to $24 for a really good nylon brush. They're now soft, so they can compete with the Badger hair brushes, and it's cruelty-free. This is one that's made of boar hair. Now, I'm on to boar hair right now. Boar hair brushes are really great because it's a coarser hair, but even though it feels as soft as a Badger on the face, it's a coarser hair, especially along the sides of the hair, which means that when you're rubbing it into your face, it's pulling off dead skin, it's getting those ingrown hairs to stand up so you get a better shave. It holds a lot of water, just like a Badger brush, and I'm shocked at how rich of a lather this thing makes almost immediately. It's really good. So this is my new thing. Lots of shaving companies make their own razors. They get the furry part here on the top is called a knot. That is pretty much standard across the board. How long the knot lasts, well, that's what you're paying for, so look for a quality company. All the German razor companies have really good ones. Mueller, one of my favorite companies, where I got this incredibly priced razor, they have one for about $37. That's a Badger hair, as well as a synthetic one. You may want to take a look at that. But the 2 companies that are known for making shaving brushes are Omega from Italy, and they have Badger, boar, and the synthetic, and Semogue from Portugal. So if you want to get the absolute best that you can, then look at Portuguese Semogue and Italian Omega for the absolute best price. It's going to be the same brush as the literally $743 porcelain hand-painted brushes that you can get from one company. The handles are what makes the difference in the pricing. The quality doesn't change. So let's talk about excess processing again. Do you have to pay $700 for the best brush in the world? No, you're going to be able to pay $15 and get the same exact quality from really reputable companies. What you buy in the handle is what makes a difference in the price, and that's up to you. Buy one that you like. This looks like it came out of an old Italian barbershop. I absolutely love this one, and I'm turned on to these synthetics too. So take a look at Omega, Semogue, and Mueller for some brushes. And real quickly, this is what soap looks like. You wet your brush, twirl in here, and you've got a good lather going. So next time we'll talk about the soaps that you can use. So that's it. Thank you very much, guys.